Hello everyone, welcome to Harv's World, back on Island Life. What's the good word, everybody? What's the good word? I see Marilyn in the house, I see Hunter, I see Brandon. How's everybody doing, man? Man, more people popping in now that the stream's getting going. Outstanding. You guys are awesome. Totally awesome. I'm just down here looking at the tobacco field that I that I put in last time, and man, this stuff takes a long time to grow, even on normal crop growth. This is not ready to harvest. I was hoping it'd be ready to harvest when you guys got in, but nope, no such luck. I built up the money just a little bit, not too dramatically, but just enough. I did a couple seeding contracts. I had a big harvest contract for alfalfa, of all things. Ozzy, how you doing, man? Joe? You know Marilyn? I'm sure you do. Oh, you know that Brandon likes the intro music. You know, it's weird because that's just one of those YouTube songs, you know, you can find for free for content creators, and it's one of my favorite songs now. I really like it. It like really gets me pumped up getting ready to go into the stream. Hey, Robert Walker, welcome to Harvest World. How you doing, man? Oh, how's everybody doing on a lovely weekend? You guys all getting along okay? Everybody chilling? So anyway, my tobacco's not ready to harvest, and since that's my only field at the moment, I'm looking at picking up this field right next to it. Since I have the money, it's not that expensive. It's another 7.5 acres. Another 7.5 acres, I think, and that will take care of the 3 fields I have to buy on this island right here. And then that should give me a good start toward filling out the rest of your requests. Fields here, 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 and here. And then I have to buy, well, let's just do it. The early comers. The little tiny field 17 right here in this, whatever you want to call it, waterway. It's only 11,000, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy that right now. And we'll go take a look at that. But then I'm also going to go ahead and grab field number 12 right here. And that's probably what I'm going to be working on tonight. You guys set some big challenges, man. I got to tell you. No worries, man. There's no hurry or anything. Alright, so that's my third field. It's this one right here next to the tobacco field, which at some point will probably get merged in. But it does have grass on it that I can harvest, and then I can plant something else. Oh, Tristan, thanks, buddy. Very much appreciated. You're a pal. Let's go look at that little itty bitty tiny plot of land I just bought. And I think I'm going to look at some mowers and maybe a bunker silo, because that grass will be good money if I can turn it into silage. And I don't know about you, but I've had my fill of baling and wrapping for a while, let me tell you. If you've been watching Chellington Valley, you have seen a lot of baling and wrapping. Well, actually, you don't see most of it. I spend hours working on that, trying to get all those bales caught up. But it's all for good. That's good, Brandon. Thanks for letting us know twice. Much appreciated. Marilyn, you sweetheart. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. So if we come out here, we cross this rickety bridge. along this little tiny island here and another rickety bridge, I now own this tiny little itty bitty dinky field. Mine, all mine. And you know what? I think this field is going to be the perfect little field to meet that one challenge you all gave me of planting every single crop. If I plant every crop on that once, it will make it all nice and easy, except for the ones I've already done, of course. Right? It's just a itty bitty little plot of land. I think there's a little bit of a story behind it, but oh, did you get extreme with your baling, Tristan? You're on console though, right? I don't think PC players have a limit. We just get extreme lag. That depends on the joke, Brandon. That always depends on the joke. Family friendly, my man. Family friendly. Tristan. Alright, I'm going to lease some mowers really quick. Assuming I can even find them. I can never find anything in the shop menu. Oh, there they are, right in front of me. Do I have the good ones installed? No, I sure don't. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. I just want cheap ones. Done. Uh-oh. Now I'm not sure where they are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know where they are. Oh, that's bad. Neverland, Peter Pan. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, uh-huh. Although I did find out one interesting little factoid. Alfalfa on this map produces a lot. You better have some big trailers if you want to do alfalfa on Island Life, let me tell you. I did a harvesting contract for alfalfa. Oh my god, I thought it was never going to end. Seriously. Some kind of chicken. Any chicken is good chicken as far as I'm concerned. I like chicken. Well, no, not sweet and sour chicken. Almost any kind of chicken. Robert. Now that is a wise man. Don't ask. Just smile and say thank you. Dear, this is the best chicken I ever had. What do you call this again? I never met a chicken I wouldn't fry. Oh, Marilyn, say it ain't so. What was it you called that? Oh, there's some, yeah, there's some spicy dish that you really like, and I'm trying to remember the name of it now. I'm just a meat eater. Red, white. Man, you cook pork the right way. There's nothing better than a grilled pork chop. Mm-hmm. Although I can't say I've ever had lamb or anything like that. Veal. And you can keep all the organs. I don't want hearts, livers, kidneys, none of that stuff. Hey, Sharko, bud, how's it going, man? I haven't talked to you in at least 2 hours. And just so you guys know, Sharko is printing like a madman. He's getting some keychains printed up. He's going to get those in the mail to you guys very, very soon. Very soon, he promises me. And he's working on some new designs also. So we could have some other Harv's World 3D printables in the not too distant future. Plus he's working on his website in a big way so that you'll be able to go right on there, order and pay right up front. He's going to go big time. Sharko Designs and 3D Printing Manufactory. You like lamb, Maryland, but when you were raising them, you couldn't eat them, huh? You know, you're not supposed to name them. That's what I've been told. If you're going to raise animals for food, you're not supposed to name them. Then they become people and you can't eat them. Got a new episode of Chellington Valley coming out tomorrow. I think it'll be an interesting one. If you're keeping up with Chellington, it's going to be a little bit different. And then sometime next week, the first episode for Ravensburg. I almost said Ravenport. That'd be kind of cool, actually, Maryland. If you guys don't know, Marilyn is a big-time pet lover. She has quite the menagerie. Can I tell them what you're working on, Charco? Or do you want to hold off on that until you got it done? Sometimes I hate the 15-second delay. So what Sharker was working on, one, he's working on a two-tone keychain, so it will be the one like I showed you before, but this one will have a blue background printed into it to give it sort of a watery earth kind of look to fill in all the space around the HW. That one's going to be a bit more expensive than the one that he originally designed. And then he's also trying to do one that's two-sided, so you will see the Harv's World logo on both sides of the keychain and not just one. What he's got so far looks pretty darn good. He's just as meticulous as I am and a bit of a perfectionist, so he's got to make sure it's just right, but it's going to be great when it's ready. And apparently Canada's being particularly weird about COVID because their post offices aren't open on Saturday, but they're open on Sunday, and then they're going back into lockdown again, and all kinds of funkiness going on there. From what I've been told by the Sharko himself. No. I'm pretty sure Sharka would never do anything like that. Not even jokingly. Hey, these are Harv's Worlders, Sharko. They are patient and understanding. This is not some toxic FPS environment. Obviously, because they're sitting there patiently watching me mow grass, which really shouldn't take very much longer. All of the hemp harv grows, so that one field that I will probably never plant again is all of the hemp harv grows. Right, Marilyn? Sometimes this is farm sim. Here I can just keep spinning around. It'll make it a little more exciting. Dizzy yet? Oh, now I screwed up. I have not seen that. I have not seen that loading wagon mower combo yet. You console guys are so needy, I swear. Is it for console? No, you know, Harv gets it. I'm the first one to say I know you guys on console get the short end of the stick a lot of the time. It could be worse. I mean, I saw a stream one time where Farmer Klein just rolled back and forth across the silage heap for 2 hours. And spent all of his time talking to the guy he was multi with. Boy, for somebody who wants to be a moderator, they're getting awfully pushy there. And not that I'm not always listening, but I'm always willing to take suggestions or recommendations. Anything that you guys would like to see on Harv's World. Are there any tutorials you think are missing that you'd like some more information on? Is there anything at all that you think would be helpful to the farm sim community in general or to you in particular? Or tell me some interesting facts about agriculture that most people don't know. Some of you guys are farmers, right? Welcome back, Brandon. Alright, that job is done, thank God. It's all good, Tristan. Don't worry about it. No biggie. We joke back sometimes. No harm, no foul, bud. You missed a whole lot of mowing, Brandon, I'm telling you. As Marilyn said, it was as exciting as mud wrestling on Saturday night. Oh wait, that's not what she said. She said it was as exciting as watching paint dry. I did pick up a second trailer, though. A smaller one. For the small jobs that only handles, 4 million liters instead of 7.5. Uh-oh. There's Sharko dropping hints about secret projects. You're not ready, Brandon. You've been like off school or on partial school for over a year now. You guys have had it easy. When I was your age, we had to walk uphill both ways to school every day. In the snow. Oh, see, this would have been the prime opportunity to hook up Beck's mega mowing baling train, but this field's not big enough for it. That's right, Marilyn, and without bloody shoes. This is the fun part. The bunker buster, man. This thing is, this is the bomb, let me tell you. Picked up 100,000 liters of grass in about 60 seconds. At 38 miles an hour. Hey, Newall buddy, how you doing, man? How's Newall on a Saturday night? Yes, I said bomb. Why did you copyright that word or something? Do I owe you like a nickel every time I use it? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just getting started, you know, just getting warmed up. I did one field of grass and everybody's bored already. You know how it goes. I might have to switch to racing games like you, bud. So, Sharko, I don't know if I dare ask you this, but your roommate contacted me and she said that I needed to say the word potato to you once in a while. I was kind of curious about that. Hey, that's a pretty good batch of grass. 285, almost 286,000 liters off of this field. Hey, Evan, welcome back, man. There's Evan, our youngest known Harv's Worlder. You're being too loud. Yeah, she kind of implied that it means you're talking too much. The question is, do you ever get to say it to her? You've been to enough streams at this point, Brandon. Um, do me a favor, guess, and I'll tell you if you're right. How about that? I'll bet you can guess, because you've watched enough of these now, man. Okay, we need a bunker silo. Oh, let's use that. Oh yeah, that's plenty big enough. Between 2 and 3. I'll probably wrap up around the 10 o'clock hour. 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. You too, Evan. Thanks, man. Uh-oh. I'm not stuck. Much. Well, that's a good question, Evan. So, there's a young lady by the name of Rebecca. She goes by Bex, who is a modder for FS19. And she was kind enough to put my logo on the side of one of the trailers that she's edited. So she made it and gave it to me. And she's very good at what she does. Not yet. I haven't. You mean the new one that I made? No, I haven't switched over anywhere to that yet, except on some of the t-shirts and stuff is using the new logo, but not on the website or anything. It's the same logo. I just revamped it just enough just to remake it so I had a high resolution version of it in Photoshop. That's all. Alright, I will take care of that later. Now, what's that new field looking like? What do I need to do on it? It needs to be, of course it needs to be plowed. Why wouldn't it need to be plowed? It's the same logo. I just, like I said, I just redid it in Photoshop so I could get a 600 DPI version. So when I was originally setting up my channel, I just did all this stuff on the fly. Like this was all the way back in June when I first started, put up my first video on Harv's World. Kind of like the header on my What's my favorite song? That's a darn good question. Do I have a favorite song? My favorite song, have to think about that one. It's probably going to be something fairly heavy metal, though. The remake of The Sound of Silence by Disturbed is pretty impressive. I like that a lot. I actually think it's better than the Simon and Garfunkel version. Well, there you go, Sharko. Evan wants the merch links, bud. Alright, everybody, I got a question for you. Tell me one mod, regardless of PC or console, either one, it doesn't matter, that you absolutely would not play on a map without. You can't live without that one mod installed. What would it be? Because everybody's got one. I don't think I've heard that one, Robert. But I might just find myself looking it up. Oh, easy dev control, Dan? Is that what you're talking about? That's a good one, Sharko. The NMC pickup. The Scarrock? That's like one of the first ones that ever came out, right? Yeah, that's a good choice, Robert, right there. This 6M is an amazing plow for only being 6 meters. Oh, hey, there's Kevin. Did I miss you come in, Kevin? Sorry if I did. I rely on easy dev control to get things set up, but I don't really use it much after that. Although it is nice if you get yourself in a pickle to have that super strength. But I'll tell you one that's really been impressing me lately. Is the Lumberjack mod. That is a pretty darn sweet mod, I have to say. Even if you're not doing forestry. I find myself using that a lot more than easy dev controls. Because it's just push of a button. You don't have to open a menu and do all of the extra crap. It's just boom, you're there. Mostly for super strength if I get myself in trouble. Either one, Joe. I mean, you're not really limited to one. Throw out anything you guys like. I'm always interested to see what people are using a lot of. Additional field info is a big one for me. I like having that extra information. It's on Mod Hub, Tristan. I'm not sure if that one's available for console players or not. But it's basically your chainsaw works faster, it saws faster, it can also grind stumps with just a chainsaw, and it gives you a toggle for super strength if you need it for something. Oh, funny you should ask that, Brandon, because as far as houses go, not on this map, but I'm working on my Off the Grid series, and I've probably got 30 or 40 different house mods installed on that one right now just to build that up. That's right, Kevin. Kevin's my Fent brother. We know where the quality lies. New all, thanks, man. Much appreciated, bud. Thanks for taking that for a test drive. I need to try vehicle speed sync. I've heard a lot of good things about it and not had a chance to use it yet. And I'll tell you, I think this new series on Ravensburg is going to present some interesting challenges. No, Evan, I'm pretty sure the very first donation was, I'm pretty sure it was Marilyn who gave the very first one. But it's all very appreciated. We're growing up, boys and girls. We're growing up a little bit. And I had a message today from Cazz. He posted on one of my videos to contact him on Facebook because he has something he wants to give me, and I'm incredibly intrigued. And so I just posted on his Facebook page because I don't have a way to like PM him or anything. Oh, my bad, Tristan. Tristan threw in the first one. Marilyn was short behind him, so my bad, Tristan. Although, to be fair, Marilyn has been very gracious about using the donate button on my YouTube page, too. That makes sense, Joe. I've been running into a problem a lot lately where if I'm using course play with the harvester, and I want to set up follow me with a truck and trailer beside it, it always throws the vehicles slowing down because it's in traffic. I don't know if I need to update my course play or something, which is very possible. Aw, Tristan. I didn't know you felt that way about me. But to be fair, Marilyn is a sweetheart. She is my other mother. In fact, she has the same name as my mom. And I'm trying to get her to write her life story because she has had a fascinating, fascinating life. Let me tell you. This is you guys don't know. Just you're in chat with her a little bit every once in a while, but this is a fearless woman we're talking about here. She's done it all, man. She has gotten out there and lived, lived, and lived. Brandon, I have not. Although I have to tell you, I was very tempted last night, but I behaved myself. I did. I have not had a cigarette since I told you that I quit. Not one. Hey, thanks, Driver53. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, I couldn't find any kind of a PM type link to him on Facebook, so I just posted on his page. You too, Evan. Listen to your parents, they know what's best for you. Well, thank you, Shortco. Well, I quit several years ago. And then I'll start back up for a month or two, and then I'll give them up again. This last time it was maybe 4 months, 5 months at the most. No, it was less than 4 months. And I gave them up again. Whenever stress gets to me, it breaks me down, and I end up grabbing a pack, and then I'm not good for a while, but I eventually pulled my head out of my posterior again. Because frankly, I kind of hate it. But that nicotine gets its fingers into you, man. It hangs on for dear life. Oh, I'm sure he does. That guy never rests. How are you doing, man? Going good? You guys who don't know, Driver53 is also a YouTuber. He's got a farm sim channel as well. Wow, Robert. Good for you, man. Giving up a 3-pack a day habit. I mean, I never got up probably past a pack and a half a day, and I know how hard that was. Woo. 3 packs a day. Yeah, Marilyn, I know. I feel bad talking about it, just because I know the struggles that you've had, dear. Oh, nice, man. Hey, Dwight. Dwight from Indonesia. How you doing, man? Good to I think you might be the first visitor from Indonesia here. So welcome. Good to have you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, see, I would argue that a slice of bread and a roll are completely different. McDonald's made bubblegum flavored broccoli. That was probably after George Bush Sr. said he didn't like broccoli. Or was that Junior? I can't remember. Some president said he didn't like broccoli, and oh, the world was in a tirade. I can't believe the president said he doesn't like broccoli. Whatever is the world going to come to? Are you sure that's not like hoverboards, Evan? You know, people actually believe that hoverboards were a thing and they actually hadn't even been invented yet. Can I has cheeseburger? Well, that was funky. That is absolutely true, Evan. There is such a thing as beefalo. I like Evan. He's got fun facts. Keep them coming, man. I'm a geek for stupid trivia. If you've watched any of my videos, you probably know that by now. Why is this getting so squirrely all of a sudden? Well, that takes care of that. Alright, guys, what are we going to plant in this thing? Robert. Like this? You need, like, the bird's eye view? Oh, that's the story of my life, Tristan. Deja vu. We've heard all the bull before. Done. Marilyn says poppies. Marilyn gets poppies. We haven't done poppies yet. Dan, well, I hate to tell you this, Dan, but we already did the hemp. The hemp's been covered. And anybody who's new to the Harv's World stream, so when I started on this map, I gave everybody the opportunity to tell me what my challenges were going to be. One of the challenges is I have to plant every crop. And so you know what we're up against? These are all the crops. Cazz has put a ton of new crops on here, so I've got a long way to go in that regard. Hey Bex, how you doing? We were talking about you earlier. Evan wanted to know where I got a trailer with my logo on the side of it. Colorado would be a good map. You ever play Hunter Call of the Wild, Dan? They've got a really good map on that if you're into hunting. Man, my controls are being real funky. I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, personally, I mean, I think the best map on Hunter Call of the Wild is the Colorado. I think it's Blue Mountain, Blue Ridge Valley, Blue Mountain something. I can't remember exactly, but it's very, very good. We're looking for poppies, poppies, poppies. We have the hemp, now we need the poppies. There they are. Firefighting Farmer, you are like a teenage version of Henny Youngman. And I am not going to tell you who he is. You can look him up for yourself. And I've got like a key stuck somewhere or something. Like, I'll hit a key and then all of a sudden things will just spin out of control. Alright, movie quote. He who would pun would pick a pocket. Yeah, Evan, it's not polite to ask a lady her age. I'm pretty sure that would be considered a euphemism, Tristan. It should just be Firefighting Farmer, right? I'm pretty sure that's what the channel name is. This is the Estrella 32. Can you see that? There's the name right there. Here, and I'll get this zoomed out for Robert because he was wanting zoomed out so bad. I think it was Robert. I don't think cat and dog paws are similar in looks. Is that what I'm doing wrong? I stay zoomed in too much and you can't get a good view of what's going on. I'll try to keep my zoom out a little bit more. Are you posting videos yet again, Tristan? $1 billion, Evan. But it only goes up to 999 million. You can't have 1 billion. Oh, I already posted that meme in Discord. You know what's funny? You know, we were talking about zooming out so you can get a better view. I do an awful lot of video editing. And there are times when I'm watching my video to figure out what I want to edit. And I'll sit there and I'll try to, just out of habit, try to mouse wheel so I can zoom out. Oh, to be fair, you can get within $1 of 1 billion. my apologies, guys. I've got a little sneezing fit coming on here, so if you're hearing that, so sorry. Welcome to my world, Sharko. Welcome to my world. They are red, Brendan. Very red. Well, not going to be too much longer. This field's going to be fully complete. Even fully fertilized. I will have to put a coat of herbicide on it. Hey Zeke, how you doing, man? Everything's going great. At the moment, everything's coming up poppies. Or will be in a couple days. Oh, there we go. Oh, Tristan. Tristan. One thing that I forgot. I mean, Cazz adds all of these new crops, which is absolutely fantastic. But I forgot that he also has some that take a long time to grow. And I'm not talking about just like a few extra in-game hours. I'm talking about a few extra in-game days, even on normal growth or fast growth. Tobacco happens to be one of those. Groundhog? I'm missing the connection there. I'm absolutely terrified to ask, Tristan. Terrified to ask. I'm afraid I might actually get an answer. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World, where it is amateur comedian night here on the stage. Tonight we have Tristan, who's trying very, very hard. Trying hard. There are no prizes for the winner of the amateur comedian contest. We just agree not to hit them in the face with a cream pie. Hey, Hunter, I have not seen a movie called Botlo, B-O-T-L-O. Interesting name, if nothing else. No, it didn't start all over. There are people right now saying, I wish it did. But no, it did not start all over. What's it about, Hunter? Oh, Bolto. Is that the movie about the dog? Oh, that's why I was getting it wrong. It's Balto, B-A-L-T-O, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Marilyn, and you thought the grass mowing was bad. How many times have I been up and down this field now? Oh, are we getting two movies mixed up? Bolt and Balto? Hey, thanks, Driver 53. Take care, man. Who's snoring? Right? Either fortunately or unfortunately, this is the nature of the game. Up and down the field, up and down the field. Change equipment and go up and down the field. Okay, Hunter. I still think we're mixing up two movies, though. I think there's one called Bolt, and I think that's the one that has that you have as the dog, and then I think there's another one from a long time ago that you might not remember called Balto. Well, if you're going to bring food into chat, Brandon, you have to bring enough for everybody. And just when you thought they couldn't get any worse. Right, I got you, Hunter. I think we got it sorted now, bud. So I'm curious. I know you guys all pop into the streams pretty frequently. A lot of you do. How many of you actually watch my videos? Like my Let's Play series or tutorials or anything like that? Anyone? I know Sharko does. I know Marilyn does. But I'm always curious to find out, because you have to know your audience, right? Right. I can always count on you, Marilyn. Man, it was less than a year ago, and it seems like a long time now. Well, it's thumb twiddling time. Gonna have to go find some trouble to get into. That is weird. Time for Corpse Play to come to the rescue. Alright, what other kind of trouble is there out there that'll help me get these... Oh, nothing. "36 acres. Field 38. Alright. Oh, that's not so bad. We can do that. See you, Brandon. Take care, man. Alright, so what farms are you guys working on these days? Come on. Share the wealth. Give it up. I know Sharko is always frequently working on his own version of Off the Grid. Well, it's just like I just did right there, Evan, if you were watching what I did with this sprayer. There's an icon at the shop. There's an area that you can go to, depends on your shop, but look for this thing right here. And if you click on that, it's the same place you go to repair it, but you just select customize instead of repair, and that will allow you to repair. Grasslands. Is that the one everybody keeps getting confused with Greenlands that just came out on Mod Hub? Am I remembering that right? You bet, buddy. Anytime. Yeah, there you can put a workshop on your own farm too. You don't have to go to the shop. If you've got one on your farm, you can customize there also. I was looking at Lazy Acres today. Lazy Acres, if you want big time full scale farming. There was another one today that was like really kind of large farm oriented, Piranu or something like that. A South American map that looks, you know, big equipment-ish. Oh, well, that stinks. I accepted the contract. I upgraded my equipment. And now the equipment's gone. I'm glad I didn't waste a whole bunch of herbicide for nothing. The contract just up and disappeared. Well, blast. And I drove all the way out here for nothing. Was that on FS19 or something like that, Robert? Gonna have to start advancing time here because nothing's happening. No contracts. My crops aren't ready. We're gonna kind of be at oh, okay. I did not realize that. But then I didn't start playing until a couple years after it came out. There goes that weird key issue again. Now, for those of you who weren't around or haven't heard, we are working on the farming face-off. That has not gone away by any stretch of the imagination. We're just working on a bit of a revamp at the moment. Because we like it. It's just, we need some additional ideas. I have got real weirdness going on with my controls tonight. I don't know what is happening here. Oh, you're done. So I do not have a key pressed at all. And it just kept going. Grrr. You and me both, Robert. Okay, we have 42 and 78. Where's 42 and where's 7? It's doing it. I'm going to have to save, shut down, and come back. I don't know what's going on here. I will be right back, guys. Well, I hope this fixes the issues. And yes, I don't know how to get it out for you, man. You're just gonna have to rock it, or push it out with another tractor or something. That's all I can suggest. Oh, there you go. Good. Oh, so what's everybody doing for the weekend besides sitting here on a Saturday night? You got big Sunday plans, or is Sunday like the day to relax? I hope Sunday's a day to relax. I could use a day to relax. Oh gosh, that's all the way down there. Well, to be honest, I'll probably be working tomorrow too. I think. Oh, well, then you just get to chill on Saturday and Sunday, right? Get your homework done. Watch the newest episode of Chellington Valley. Drive all the way across the island to do a fertilizer contract. Yes, sir. I will get that to you as soon as I'm done here. Oh, there's my favorite right there. Canola fields in bloom. The prettiest thing Giants did for base game farm sim. Hey, did you guys see where I think it was an Australian farmer had a record-setting canola harvest here this season? Like the liters per acre or bushels per acre was the second highest of all time or something like that. It was pretty spectacular. Nope. Nope. I'm not even going to ask now. Nope. 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 With all due respect, I strongly recommend you get a test audience to try these out on before you throw them up in chat, dude. And I use the phrase throw them up intentionally, by the way. I probably should have checked to make sure this contract was still an active one before I did this. And that I am on field 42. Why, yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, me too, Joe. Multi-purpose field, and, well, you know, maybe they got that extra fertilizer on there. The sheep fertilizer or whatever. I think it was sheep. Oh, come on. If I didn't give you a hard time, you'd think it wasn't me. I am curious about something since we're sitting out here. Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, he changed some of the water plots, so they're not as expensive as they used to be. Very good. Yeah, not only do I have to buy 15 fields, I have to buy a water plot and turn it into a field. Not the whole thing. Nobody gave a size. I can make it whatever size I want, but I do have to create my own field out in the water here. Maybe I should tackle that goal next. Whatever you do, Tristan, don't be sheepish about these jokes now. See what I did there? See what I did? It was probably your idea, man. You're probably the one that's decided I had to do something like that. No, I think that was Kevin. I think that sounds like a Kevin idea. Or Rusty. Those two guys, they're clever like that. There you go, picking pockets again. Well, it depends on the map, Evan. You have to have the right map. If they're not built into the map, then you don't have poppies. And if you're playing on console, bud, odds are pretty good you don't have a map for poppies. Wait a minute. I was giving you a compliment, Kevin. At least I thought I was. Oh, and don't think, and by the way, Kevin, don't think for 1 minute that I have forgotten that you You turned in the first application to be a Harv's Helping Hand. I saw that. I saw that post and I noted it. It would be really nice if my oh, look at that. The tobacco's ready to harvest. Hallelujah. Alright. I'm going to get this fertilizer done, then we're harvesting tobacco. Well, there's a whole bunch of storyline left on Chellington. In fact, I think this week is going to be a big mover for Chellington. I think some interesting things are going to happen. Starting tomorrow. Welcome back, Brandon. Oh, Tristan, you're just smoking. See what I did there? Did you see what I did there? You should plant soybeans, Evan. Or if you want something like poppies, plant canola. That's absolutely right, Brandon. Stay away from tobacco. It's a monkey on your back. Thanks, Kevin. I do like the old school farming. I'm going because I need something kind of counter to that. My next Let's Play on Ravensburg, if you saw the setup video, is going to be more new school. Kind of a big scale farming operation. Even Pineapple Bay started out old school, if you remember. I mean, the crappy equipment that my aunt left me. I was planting 35 acres with 3-meter seeders. 35 acres, 3 meters at a time. Oh, how much am I butchering this job? Hey, not as bad as I thought. It kind of depends, Evan, on whether you've already fertilized or not. If you fertilize, then you don't need to fertilize when you seed, or you can't fertilize when you seed. But if you haven't, then I strongly advise fertilizing while you seed. Now I'm butchering it. There we go. That's the butchering job I knew I was going to do. It's just you, Brandon. Sleep is for the weak. Do you guys remember if tobacco has a byproduct that drops? I can't remember. Sherco, do you remember if tobacco does any kind of a windrow? I mean, I'll figure it out when I harvest it, but I just can't remember it off the top of my head. I think the next map that I stream, we might just have to go back to old school farming. I don't think so either. I mean, don't get me wrong. As much as I love the Fendt 1050, there is something about those low horsepower tractors that make them a lot of fun. And this is the relaxing part. I can honestly say I've never worked as hard in my entire life as I have for the last 8 months. And that's the God's honest truth. But it doesn't feel like it when you're enjoying yourself. What's the old saying? Find something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Oh, well, thank you for saying so, Kevin. I know you guys do. Every comment, every like, every little thing. I mean, you guys do a lot for me. You really, really do. It's a give and take, both directions, man. It really is. You give me purpose, friendship. Which, you know, those are two things that just are irreplaceable. You know, we get on here, we chat, we have a good time, but you know, a lot of the folks who've come to Harv's World really, really have become friends that I respect and appreciate so much. You mean like a flatbed, Evan? I think the console guys have, like Tristan might be able to advise you better about that because I don't keep up on what's available for you guys. Oh, this contract has to be close. 96%. And that can depend on a lot of things, bud, like how much do you want to transport, what mods you have installed, stuff like that. Welcome back, Brandon. Oh, there we go. Woohoo. Done, done, and done. Yeah, that's kind of the impression I was under, that he was using pallets. Liquid fertilizer. IBC tanks. We should just about have time to harvest that. You know what? I'm going to take a shortcut. For a couple of reasons. One, it's a shortcut. Two, I can't destroy these crops. And three, I really like canola fields. It was worth running into the tree just to see the train. How was my night, Brandon? Well, pretty good so far. No complaints, and the tobacco came in at just the right time, so I didn't get stuck doing another big fertilizer contract. Although I suppose I could go put a worker on the fertilizer contract. Where is that? That's on field 78. If it's close by, then I might do that. If it's not, then I'm not going to fiddle with it. It's down there. It's not too far away. It'd be pretty easy to put a course play helper on that. Tempting, very tempting. Nope, I can't because I need the big... Well, but I don't need the big tractor to pull this fertilizer spreader. Hey, Robert. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Super chat from Robert. Thank you. Well, good, Robert. I appreciate it. I'm just a sarcastic, crotchety old fart, so occasionally, occasionally I can get one off. Now I need to figure out how to do, you know, when people do super chats, there's like a thing that goes up on screen. I got to figure out how to do that. A super sticker, like, puts a sticker in the chat window that stays there for a while. I don't know. They only let you do it yearly? That doesn't seem right. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. The more crotchety old farts we have in the world, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, maybe not too crotchety, but sarcastic. Definitely sarcastic old farts. Like you and I, man. Alright, gonna drop you there. And the little trailer should be plenty, so I won't grab the big one. And we can get rid of you. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought it might have been part of OBS. Like, is there something I have to do in OBS to make it work? I don't know. I'll be looking into it. What costs money, Brandon? Hey, Shaming Man, happy birthday! Brandon was all over making sure we all knew it was your birthday, bud, so happy birthday to you. Well, super sad chats and super stickers are just there for people to use if they feel inclined. This is as new to me as it is to you guys, let me tell you. There you go. Sharko's on it like a carb on it. Come on, little course play. You can do this. Very good. Good course play. Good. Check my settings, make sure my helpers are getting paid. Nope, they are not. That's weird. These are not saving. Check my speed. Oh, 40. Just a young pup. Barely even knows what life is about yet. 40. Come on. Holy crap. Well, at least that's a discount, right? They only do yearly subscriptions. They won't let you do like a month-to-month thing. That doesn't seem right. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. I still think, Sharko, you should look at Amazon. You should check out Amazon as an option. Yeah, see, I mean, these are all startup costs for him, so he's trying to get a business going. He's got to make sure he gets his return on investment. So that's, there's so many. I mean, we were talking for a good hour today about the different things we didn't know about starting up businesses and what, someone like Sharko would have to look into. What about collecting sales tax? Some states require sales tax, other states don't require sales tax. What does he do about that? I think you may have missed the point I was making, Tristan. I'm not completely sure of that, but maybe. Look at this little room full of entrepreneurs we have all of a sudden. Frankly, I find that pretty outstanding. As much as I say outstanding, and when I say it, I generally mean it. But that is one outstanding thing. Watching someone get started, building something that was never there before, and turning it into a success. That is impressive. Because frankly, I can't think of anything better than working for yourself. Not to say that's what's right for everybody. Just for me personally, I think working for myself is the ultimate. All right, Brandon, take it easy. $35 key rings a month to cover costs. Oh, I hear that, Robert. What kind of band do you have, man? That sounds cool. Man, that's a steep slope on the edge of this field. I keep getting hung up on it. Come on. Nice. That's what we grew up on, right? What do they call it? They call it now retro. Classic rock is what also retro, right? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, there's your band name, the Retro Rockets. Oh, I'm sure you could come up with a far better band name than that. That's almost as bad as a firefighting farmer joke. Nice. Yeah. All that great old stuff we grew up with. War Pigs, Iron Man, The Immigrant Song, Stairway to Heaven. Nice. You guys just tour a little bit, or have you ever recorded anything? Or are you a local band? Oh, come on, Robert. You can't take a band seriously who doesn't do Stairway to Heaven. Although one of the funniest movie jokes I ever saw was somebody went into a guitar store to try out a new guitar, and they started playing Stairway to Heaven, and there was a sign on the wall that said, "No stairway." Oh, that's cool. Sometimes those are the best bands, the local bands. You have an opportunity to go see them, once a month or every other Saturday night or whatever. I gotcha. Ted Nugent, REO Speedwagon, old school REO Speedwagon, not the new poppy stuff, but old school REO Speedwagon with some really good classic rocking. One of my all-time favorite albums was You Can Tune a Piano, but You Can't Tune a Fish. Oh wow, that's awesome. I mean, at least you're getting back together. Oh, absolutely, Robert. Those guys knew and they weren't just great musicians. I mean, they knew how to have fun too. Kind of like Van Halen, Those guys could rock like crazy, but they also knew how to have a good time. Didn't take themselves too seriously. Oh, that's a good one, Kevin. Quiet Riot. Man, this tobacco field's going to have a really good yield on it. Twisted Sister. Oh, that's a good one, Dan. The Talking Heads. Hey, Evan, to be fair, there are a few Imagine Dragon songs that I like. I know we're talking about music that was done about 40 years before you were born, Evan, but go back and listen to it sometime. I bet you enjoy a lot of it, but I like Imagine Dragons too, man. I'm having a massive brain fart right now. I cannot think of the band that Steven Tyler was the lead singer for. Oh, I'm horrible with song titles, Evan, so I can't tell you off the top of my head. Oh, nice, Kevin. What are you building? I mean, what are your specs? Like, are you just in the purchasing phase, or have you got your parts and are just now starting to put it all together? Aerosmith. Yeah, I saw Guns N' Roses, before they were popular, open for Aerosmith in Indianapolis. Thank you, guys. I don't know why I couldn't remember that all of a sudden. Although it did remind me of one of the great rock voices of all time, Steve Perry, who was the lead singer for Journey. I was never a big concert goer, but I did get to see that one. Saw Huey Lewis in the News. That'll give you about the time I was in high school. I was just talking to a friend the other day about the time we went to see Stone Temple Pilots. The Who, Zins. That's a good one, The Who. That's a really good one. I like the Electric Light Orchestra a lot, too. And Zins, you know, I noticed in a chat on like one of my previous streams that you had asked a question that I completely missed. You asked if I was married, and the answer is no, I am not. And have never been. Oh, nice, Kevin. Martin Salinas, how you doing, man? Welcome to Harv's World. Nice of you to stop in. Appreciate you being here. Just harvesting up my tobacco field. Luckily, because I really didn't think it was going to come in today. Oh, okay, Mad Max, gotcha, man. Or Mad Mexum. There's too many M's in there. Nope, no kids. I have a niece and a nephew, that was enough. Let my sister have the headaches. I just got to be the cool uncle. You know, I got to do stuff like give them super soakers for their birthdays so they go home and spray water all over the house. Gosh, excuse me, man. Getting all choked up for some reason. There you go, Sharko. Go big or stay home, man. Well, they're all grown up now, but when they were kids, they definitely got super soakers. You know, annoying squeaky toys that would drive their parents crazy. That kind of stuff. Well, you never mentioned that before, Sharko. You have a kid? Oh, sort of. Yes, your fiance has a kid that you have quite nobly, and I say that honestly in a very respectful way, accepted as your own, so that's totally cool, dude. A lot of responsibility, but totally cool. All right, I've got a question for you guys. I know most of you are from the U.S., but this is not a question for anybody in the U.S. or Canada, but in other countries if you're watching tonight. Do you have milk in bags? Well, Zins, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. The truth of it is, I appreciate that people don't want those ads. I'm sure they enjoyed getting my content for free. But at the same time, I couldn't continue for much longer doing everything for free. So I don't make very much off of them, I can tell you right now. It's certainly not going to put a roof over my head or anything like that. But it is going to help me in the long run. And it will allow me to keep producing content for you. I was just curious because in Canada it's big, and Sharko, I was going to say that Sharko does 3D printing of his own. It's not all Harv's World merch. He does these things called milk jugs or milk pitchers, and they're designed for bagged milk. And I'd never seen anything like it before, so it's one of those cultural phenomenon. But he prints a lot of other things too: pencil holders, vases, and these milk jugs, I guess he calls them. So yep, just curious. That's not a good sign. Unless something funky happened. Alright. Almost 100,000 liters of tobacco here. But I need to go see what happened on field 78 because it looks like that contract isn't going to complete. Oh, I know exactly what happened. Maybe. Yep, that's what happened. Oh, Harv. Instead of starting at the first waypoint, I sold it to start at the nearest waypoint. And so it missed the whole outer edge of the field. Okay, well that settles that. Now let's go see where our best price for tobacco is. Off to rail sales. Right up there. And we're going gonna do this some more, could he? You had to buy a domain also, Sharko? Alright, now the question is, am I going to get killed by a train? Well, if I don't... Oh crap, the train is coming. That was close. Oh, okay, I see. It came with the, got it. Man, they're going to milk you for every penny they can get, aren't they? That was close. Alright. You know, make some money for a change. I've been spending far too much of it tonight. I need to go make some back. Yeah, just put it on a credit card. You never have to pay that back. The government will take care of it for you. I mean, you guys are Canada after all. You're so nice. Hey, Ig, how you doing, man? Man, you guys and making me remember the names, your names before you change them. Tristan is firefighting farmer. Kim is Brandon. Harv's the best is, well, that's such an awesome name. I can forgive that one, but still. I'm sure, Sharko. I was just being a smart aleck. Sam Gaming 43 modding. How you doing, man? Never seen you in before. Welcome to Harv's World. That was a good $45,000 contract that I didn't even have to drive. Woo and who. Excellent. Hey, you know what I just realized? Not a single person tonight has asked what map this is. Not one. There's that evil train that almost killed me. Well, yeah, it was my fault, but still, the train is evil. Hey, thanks, Evan. I knew I could count on you, buddy. Oh, yeah, that'll learn me. That's what I get for being a smart aleck. Vex. Should I put up a Harv's Helping Hand sign on Island Life? Did I install that here, by the way? Let's look and see. These guys would get a kick out of it if I've got it. No, I don't have it installed. Next time I'll show them. I'll show them the sign. It's not even a billboard. It's more like a skyscraper. It's pretty impressive, to say the least. Who made the map? Well, you know who made the map? Yo mama. All right, 138,000 for tobacco. Oh, you have to see this. Yeah, next time I will install it on this map, and next time I'll throw one up. Not literally, of course, figuratively. She basically said, "Harv, my sign looks a lot better than that piece of crap you made. So here, take this, please." No, she was not that mean about it. But it was very kind of her to put my Harv's Helping Hands on a very well made and nicely modded sign. She even made a version that plays music. Although, to be honest, Bex, the music plays so loud I couldn't keep it on my on my farm because it was drowning out everything I was trying to say when I recorded videos. That's a very good thing, Sharko. You don't have to worry about that. Now will it calculate the shipping costs for you? What's very different, Tristan? I missed that. Ah, well, I will have to sort that out, Bex. Well, I think we got a lot accomplished. I think we got a good amount accomplished tonight. Thank God. I actually thought we were going to stall out there for a minute because things weren't coming along, but they finally did, so. And I'm sitting on $250,000 now, so I'm going to have to see about, what, another piece of land on another island now? If you want to post a link, Sharko, go for it, man. Oh, and I've got 750,000 liters of silage that I can sell off too. Or not 3/4. 250,000 liters of silage I can sell off. Oh, okay, okay. That's Giants Editor, that's not in the XML. Evan? The map was made by Zach46. Zach46. Just so you know. It's called Mainland Death. Mainland Death by Zach46. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you, Bex. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. That's why I rely on people like you and Caveman, because I get myself in trouble when I start playing with mods, but it's all good. Well, guys, I believe it's that time again for us to say it's been real, it's been fun. Nope, it's not in the mod hub. And I will graciously remind you all, if you enjoyed the stream, if you're having a good time, if you just liked what you see, don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help more than you know. I think we made good progress. Matteo Ricci. You popped in just in time to hear me say goodnight, buddy. But I'm glad you popped in regardless. So by the time we get back together, I will probably have that field that I cleared replanted. I don't know what I'm going to put in it yet, but we are moving along. So, again, I very much appreciate you all dropping in, spending your Saturday night with crotchety old Harv. But I think that's going to do it. Until next time, you all take care.